What is going on YouTube? Hada back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as Cardano and the S&P 500. As you guys know, we are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway. All you have to do to win one of these is just comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribed. Do those two things and you will be entered for the drawing this Sunday. More importantly, if you aren't subscribed, you will not win one of these giveaways. So moving forward, what we're going to be looking at in today's video, which I'm fairly excited to discuss, is the fact that Bitcoin finally, after days and days and days of consolidation, has broken through the $50,000 resistance as of this morning. This is good news. We're definitely headed in the right direction, and if we can close above that 50K marker, we should be able to see some big runs to the upside in most of the cryptocurrencies, regardless of whether or not we are overbought. So I'm getting excited. Hopefully you guys are too. If you want to learn a little bit more about this and what my game plan is moving forward, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, all in all, top 10 cryptocurrencies do look good. We're pretty much just slowly starting to bridge the gap and start to trade upwards. You can see we're at 2.16 trillion on the current coin market cap overall, up about 3%. Bitcoin's moving. We have XRP moving. We have Binance Coin, Cardano moving. Everything is seemingly starting to pump to the upside, regardless of whether or not they're overbought. And I want to show you guys this. So I'm getting very excited with the fact that we've been waiting patiently for many, many days for the consolidation to finally end and pretty much earning ourselves some big volume to come. So looking at these cryptocurrencies, I just kind of want to flash through it here. Notice that it's really just Bitcoin that's starting to breach through our resistances, and I want to talk about this in a minute. So starting with XRP, as to why most of you guys are here, you can see XRP does have some problems that we are still currently battling. But if we can see Bitcoin breach through that top resistance and start to gain some momentum to the upside, volume will obviously trickle into XRP and these other altcoins. We will have a good fighting chance of getting into them and leveraging them to the upside. Now notice, obviously, to discuss it for those that are new to the channel, XRP has been in a very big, symmetrical triangle that we've been looking at for quite some time now. It started early January. We were able to confirm some sort of movement in April. So we've had, you can see the supports, the uptrends here and the downtrend right here, where we are still creating lower high formations. 1, 2, 3, we have 4 and 5 right over here. And this has been consistent with the coin correcting lower. What we have noticed is that there is a strong support level. This is terrible. A strong support level right here that's allowed the coin to slowly float up. Whether or not it was the uptrend or just using this bottom support here, it ultimately has allowed the coin to swing to the upside. You can see this isn't actually confirming this uptrend here. We'd probably have to tweak it a little more to actually confirm that. I'm not sure how much we're going to do it. We can try just like this. And it is something still possible. I could leave it like this. I'm actually, it's probably better looking like that. And you can see kind of the support and uptrend that we do have. Regardless of that, we have been able to bottom out on this bottom support here and start to rally higher, which is great, creating higher lows, basically creating some sort of apex where we are going to, once again, retest this top resistance and try to breach through it. Now, when you look at things like this, you probably want to consider the fact that there still is this possibility of consolidation. We could still breach lower, fill in the gap here, and then break out. I mean, if you look at this overall or long term, you can kind of see that pattern that's forming. Even on the weekly, it looks a little bit better for you guys to understand. You can see how we are slowly starting to fill in this smaller symmetrical triangle right here. Now, what we're really anticipating is in the fact that there's a chance, a fighting chance, that we'll be able to breach through this top resistance. And that's why I'm starting to not necessarily go off strictly technical analysis, but basing it off FOMO and these other cryptocurrencies. You can see to start, we have been pretty much consolidating in between resistance or the price ceiling at $1.30 and support at $1, and we've been trading sideways for quite some time now. Now, ultimately, what I'm looking for me to buy into this with certainty that we'll make a profit is waiting for the confirmation of a breach above $1.30 on XRP. Now, if XRP is able to close closer to like $1.37 or $1.40, it would confirm that we've broken through our strong resistances and are starting to breach outside of this downtrend here and allow ourselves else to pull higher. So I'm getting very close to buying in on XRP and these other cryptocurrencies, really Bitcoin too, by using a platform called Bityard. Hopefully you guys know what Bityard is. We've been using it every day, but for those that are new, they have tons of cryptos, obviously XRP, the one that we like to use. And you can see we're able to leverage trade, buy long and sell short. So I did link them in the description if you want to check it out. They also have a demo account, which I did figure out where it was. It's right here. You click demo and you'll be able to trade around with, simulation money, basically monopoly money, to basically test your skills. And what I'm waiting for is this breach right here. You can see it clear as day. They have an integrated trading view chart, and you can see just by drawing this horizontal line where our problem is. So if we are able to consolidate up and breach through this top resistance here, it should allow us to pop off and go to very high levels. Obviously, then I will be entering my market trade, not limit, buying in long and leveraging it with the buy button, and that's pretty much it. Simple. That's what I'm waiting for. Now, there is obviously the devil's advocate that we've been playing, considering the fact that if we can't break above here, there's a chance we could start to spiral downwards. Hopefully that's not the case, but it's always something that I have to pay attention to. And the reason I'm looking at this is because we haven't yet broken through it, which could happen soon, but I've been using the other cryptocurrencies as a way to A, fill in the gap, and I'll trade those prior to trading XRP, or B, it will ultimately tell me, okay, when Bitcoin decides to break bullish, so will XRP. Now, Ethereum is in a very similar boat as XRP is. Ethereum has, once again, a very big symmetrical triangle. We've drawn it on here, clear as day, top resistance, clear as day, bottom support. And you can see how we're slowly trading sideways. There's a big chance, once again, that XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum can still get rejected from this top resistance and this trend line and start to fall lower, whether it's like this, whether it is all the way down a support here and then filling in the gap here. There's tons of different plays available here. So it's really just how are we going to react with this top resistance? If and when today or tomorrow we can close above here and start to escape from that downtrend, it's a very good sign that we're going to start to pop off with big volume. You can see it's been days now of consolidating, trading sideways in between about 2,800 and 3,300 of just filling in this gap here. And eventually, hopefully, what we're doing today is retesting it. And if we can close higher up, closer to about $3,500, that would be a signal to buy in because big volume will come. Now, Bitcoin's the different one here. Once again, all these cryptos seem to be forming some sort of bigger uptrend symmetrical triangle. You can see, once again, Bitcoin very clearly has a support, an uptrend right here. Sorry, wanted to draw it. A very clear uptrend support, a very clear downtrend with resistance. But what's great and what's huge is obviously there's been some price ceilings that we've had to try to break through. I just want to draw on the 40K one, which is right about here, something like that. So you can kind of see what exactly I'm referring to. We could even move it slightly lower, just like that, 40K, boom. All right, so you can see where we were having trouble breaking through here in the past, where we clearly found our price ceiling and price floor. Same thing then applied over here, price ceiling and price floor. The second we confirmed closure above our 40K resistance, that price ceiling, that was time to buy in. So you can see one day we decided to close right at it, we did not buy in. The next day we opened, and we went all the way up to about 43K, and that's when we closed above the top resistance, the price ceiling, and we bought in to leverage it to the upside. Obviously, there were times where it also did that, and we did get burned on the short opportunity where we bought in long, but ultimately it did pay off and we were able to make profit. Now, you can see we exploded up from 40K all the way up to 50K. This is a great sign, and you can see what it's ultimately earned ourselves is obviously a higher low formation. You can see it here. Boom. Boom, we're looking for the next one to continue its pattern. So you can see there are still lower high formations. That is still something that I do worry about and look at. But what we've been able to do is breach through this top resistance. You can see how much of a problem this has been in the past where we've had trouble breaking through it. We've used it as supports. You can see clear as day, supports. Finally, after a few days of consolidation, we went back up to retest it and broke through today. So what I'm waiting patiently for is how are we going to close today? If today actually manages to close above 50K, let's say we close at like 50, I don't know, even at 50,500, that would be enough for me to say, okay, prices are starting to move up, and I will buy in very soon tonight, which closes in 11 hours. We'll buy in for a long position, anticipating a big run of 56K, all the way up to finally retesting its all-time highs, which is coming, guaranteed. I expect it to happen. As for Cardano, which is exploding to all-time highs again, Very similar to Ethereum, there's plenty of money to make within Cardano. You can see when Ethereum broke up to all-time highs here, it was just so obnoxiously overbought. Hard to buy in on movements like this. You can even see on the weekly here, it's overbought. So it's definitely a difficult time to say, okay, this is a great time to buy into, Cardano. It's creating all-time highs. There's no guarantee as to where we can go. It's creating its own resistances and it's creating its own supports. So if you had already bought into Cardano, enjoy it. If you want to buy into Cardano, definitely make a stop loss. But as a conservative trader, I can't stand behind this because of how risky it could be. But feel free to create a stop loss closer to $2.70 and ride it out and see what happens. Otherwise, we'll wait to see how the S&P decides to open today. But otherwise, that's going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, enter the giveaway by commenting your favorite crypto and subscribe. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.